Let's learn a little bit more about SB19. Hello everyone and welcome. I am back for another reaction, and today it's a little bit different. I will be reacting to a fellow YouTuber. I'll be reacting to a CashualChuck documentary about the SB19 story. This is a 4-part documentary. I was recommended to start with episode 1, although there's an episode 0. I guess I'm gonna leave that episode to the end. But before I jump in, I want to say here, very important, and although his channel is way bigger than mine, and if you're an SB19 fan, most likely you have seen his content and you know him, I want to tell you guys, it's hard out here for YouTubers. So remember, go and check his original content. Not only he does a lot of SB19 content, his content is focused in live reactions, documentaries about Filipino artists and Filipino content creators. So I definitely would recommend you to go check him out, give him a follow, show him some love. I will be obviously dropping his link as well in the description down below. In here I'll be reacting to his documentary, as I said. This 4-part documentary, it is already 3 years old, and I've seen in his channel that he also have released the 7-episode most recent, less than a year ago. So let me know in the comments down below if you want me to do the 4 episodes here, and if you also would like me to do the most recent documentary about SB19 that he have dropped. Now, before I jump in very quickly, if you are having fun, if you are enjoying, don't forget, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and let's learn about SB19. The sound. Why is the sound not working? Oh, here it is. Guys, go and support him.
Disclaimer, this video is only based on my personal research. I might miss some details and it's possible to have discrepancies, but I did my best to get as much accurate information as possible, so enjoy.
Thank you. You'll know more than I am. Whoa, they are together since 2016? So almost 10 years? No, what is happening? I'm already confused. I think this is a different group. Yes, this is not SB19.
This is called Triple, a group of talented performers and comedians from Korea you've probably never heard of.
Oh,
they were formed back in 1994 when the word K-pop hasn't even been invented. In 2002, one of the members made the biggest mistake of his life, which will change the entire course of Ppop history.
Yeah, look at them! SB19 sound break! Let's go! First episode.
Do you remember this song?
No. Oh, is that Josh? Is that baby Josh? Oh my god.
It all started with this man, Jong Song-han. When he left the trio in 2002 to become an entrepreneur, Cult Triple became Cult 2. Most of their fans definitely thought that Song-han's decision was a huge mistake because the remaining...
Very quickly, most likely I will do some pauses to comment some stuff if the commentary is going too quick, too fast. And second, I also might cut a little bit here and a little bit there that I feel it's not too important. Because, as I said, if you guys want to check the full episode, remember to go and check on his channel. Because here, I'm just commenting and reacting. So, if you want to see the full thing, check his channel, CashualChuck.
Members started racking up different awards in the entertainment industry. If he only stuck around, he would have gotten those awards too. But this man's decision was final. He used all of his savings to build an event organizing company called ShowBT Entertainment. Yep, I'm talking about Tatang Robin. Tatang noticed how passionate Filipino fans were during the rise of K-pop, so he wanted to organize K-pop concerts and events that promote Korean and Filipino culture. To make that happen, he needed entertainers, a group of young people that would be part of the package of their service as an event organizer. We are talking about people who can do dancing, singing, and even act as servants like waiting tables and assisting guests. So he held an audition and hundreds of young talents applied. 30 of them passed as trainees. They were then
Okay.
called Nara, which in Korean means country and is the national tree of the Philippines. They went to
Interesting.
multiple events together, including the fan meeting event of the K-pop group called Off-Road. After numerous events, Tatang Robin saw something
Pablo!
special when it comes to Filipino talent. He realized that some of his trainees were far too talented to just end up as small-time performers. So he decided to launch the first Ppop boy group that underwent strict Korean-type training.
Okay, so you guys are telling me, see, I did not know that when it comes like to P-pop, SB19 was like the first one to have like this genre. Because obviously, for sure, like we had Triple Cut and we had other groups, but like considered to be like his own style, like based a little bit on the K-pop. SB19 was the first P-pop group. Is that what he's telling me?
Jan Paulo
Juan Pablo.
Nase. He always wanted to be a
Okay,
performer.
Pablo.
As a young dreamer, he joined several competitions as a soloist and also a member of the K-pop dance cover group called PHP. As a trainee, he was the guy who shows up early and leaves late despite juggling a full-time job as a data
I believe
analyst to
that.
provide for his family. He was the first one selected
Not a
due
data
to
analyst, Pablo.
his undeniable diligence and leadership qualities. He is known to have critically acclaimed songwriting ability, a badass rapper,
He
and was
does.
often dubbed as a genius, but he consistently denied
I
it because he
think so,
claimed
that
to
as
be
well.
just a hard worker. This made him the destined leader of the group. He debuted with the name Sejun, but later changed his name to Pablo. Tatang
I
Robin
see
just
it,
got
I
a
see
genius
it.
composer in Pablo, so they needed someone who can dance, and this next guy is exactly that, and even more. Stelvester Ahero.
Arejo.
He was only
Arejo.
16 when he started competing as a dancer while studying. He was a born winner despite growing up as a bullied kid. He made performing his escape from the harsh reality of the world. He did a
Let's
great
go.
job channeling the negative aspect of his life and converting it by winning multiple K-pop dance cover competitions with his group
I'm here just vibing with the background music. I'm sorry that you see me because I'm listening and vibing. Okay.
Sayon. He is also a hard worker. He was teaching dance to kids while competing. There was a point when he worked too hard that it threatened his life due to poor health. He is a very skilled
Whoa.
choreographer. In fact, he's the main culprit behind most of SB19's snappy and amazingly synchronized dance routines. But little did they know that dancing wasn't even his only talent.
Yeah,
He easily
'cause his
became the main
vocals.
heavenly voice of the group because his vocals were just
Ugh.
out of this world. He debuted as Stell, the main vocalist, the lead dancer, and choreographer of the group.
Josh Cullen
Josh Cullen Santos became homeless at the age of 16 and it was his decision. He's had the worst childhood among the other members. From growing
Oh,
up in a toxic
Josh.
environment to being physically abused as a kid by their nanny. At an early age, he witnessed what it feels like to be a member of a middle-class family that went rock bottom in just a matter of months. He experienced getting evicted from apartments to smaller
Wow.
rooms.
Whoa. That's quite a lot, guys. Damn, I was not expecting for this to get this deep with all these details about their lives. Josh, well done. Good research. If all of this is right, I'm believing in you, Josh. I'm believing in you. Not Josh. Why am I calling you Josh? Casual.
No permanent address. Because of that, Josh and his sister dropped out of school multiple times, so they got bullied at school for being repeaters. He became independent and started working as an internet cafe attendant. Using his own income, he took the alternative learning system and was able to finish his high school degree.
Of course, he was
Clearly had
doing
no background in
trading. All of them were doing trading. Let's go, boys. Let's go.
performing. Not until he met new friends from the dance community, which led to him meeting Stell and Seon, became co-members and went on to win numerous K-pop dance cover competitions all over Asia. They even met BTS during one of their winning runs in Korea. Josh ended up debuting as the lead rapper and dancer of the group.
Josh is amazing. All of them are amazing. What am I talking about?
Justin the Joss didn't have to audition. Apparently, he was a very good-looking guy that when he joined a talent workshop as a teenager, ShowBT immediately took notice and offered him to become a trainee to improve his singing and dancing skills. He was one of the late joiners, and when he did, he immediately saw a familiar face in Josh.
You look familiar.
Apparently, the two had a stint in performing together in a K-pop dance cover group called Zero to Hero. He auditioned to be a part of the televised Pinoy boy band Superstar show, but he didn't even make it to the live auditions. Perhaps it was fate. He didn't have great singing skills at the time. It was only when he became a trainee that he improved astoundingly in the vocal department. Then got selected to debut as the main visual, the sub-vocalist, and the creative director of the group. He was the
It's so amazing that like all of them are so multi-talented in other areas, but then when it comes like to the performance, to the singing, and to the dancing, all of them smash it as well. It's just like wild, like. And then here we are with zero talents on that area. Come on, guys. You should have shared some with us.
would-be director behind the record-breaking Ppop music video, What? And more. But that's a story for another video.
That is chill, exactly.
ShowBT seemed to have completed
I agree. I
four
agree,
members in a
Casual.
Ppop group, a nice even number. 2 rappers and 2 vocalists. They were perfectly balanced, but they felt like something was missing. The
So they
extraordinary.
started as 4
Someone
people.
so naturally gifted that he could stand out in the presence of the already talented group of young artists.
Interesting.
This venture that Tatang Robin took needed an apex, so he started the online auditions. When Josh heard about it, he was like, I know a guy.
Philip
John Suson is such a specimen. He was so naturally gifted that excelling in sports looked like a walk in the park for him. He grew up in the church under the care of his grandparents.
Yes,
He was an
perfect
artistic
looks.
kid,
Let's
so he was
go.
active as an editorial cartoonist in school. Nobody taught him to play musical instruments. He taught himself by just listening to the music, so he ended up becoming a southpaw guitarist, but he later fixed it as he learned more. He didn't even know that he could dance until he was forced to in order to get good grades during the school intrams. After discovering dance, he transformed from a guy who didn't know it to someone who can fly. Because of his raw talent, he ended up teaching dance to the entire school and continued on to form a K-pop dance cover group called Amigo 7. Apparently, his group gave Josh's group so much trouble during their early competitions because they were very good rivals. So he decided to recruit him. But Philip was
Are you
hundreds of islands.
open-minded? What? This is a meme very recent, and this is 3 years old. Is this like a meme that was going on already in South Asia? I don't know. Or it's not related at all. Because that meme nowadays, are you open-minded?
Away and didn't have the money. What did Josh do? He shelled out for his plane ticket. With nothing else
Let's
to
go,
lose,
Josh!
Philip went and
Come
left his
on.
previous life in the countryside. He
That's
then trained
like
with the boys and officially debuted
good
with them
friends and
as
someone that
Ken,
believe in you.
the main dancer, the bass vocalist, and the lead rapper of the group. One thing to note is that they were an unlikely bunch because they wouldn't have met each other if Tatang Robin stayed with his already successful group in Korea.
Okay.
That, ladies and gentlemen, is the butterfly effect. When a small and seemingly insignificant occurrence has a rippling effect through time, leading to a consequential event sometime long after the initial event, or as Google would put it, a phenomenon whereby a minute localized change in a complex system can have a large effects elsewhere. Tatang Robin's so-called mistake back in 2002
Thank you very much
led
for
to forming the
leaving
future Ppop Kings. In
your
2018, SB19 was formed. The name of the group was carefully picked. The number 19 is the sum of Korea and the Philippines area code digits 82 and 63.
Okay.
So 8 plus 2 plus 6 plus 3 is 19. SB doesn't only mean ShowBT. It is all about their ultimate goal for Pinoy sound to break into the music industry, which is fearlessly represented by this praise.
Okay.
Soundbreak.
Damn. Okay. Soon, SB19 Story episode 2, The Zone. We have some credits. CashualChuck, guys, go show him some love. You already know. We have here some credits going on right now. It's hard out there for a YouTuber, so check him out. I'm gonna leave this up here today, guys, so you guys can go and check him out while we do the closing. It was really interesting. I did not know that it was all of this work to get them together. I didn't know about the origin of the 19. Now I know a little bit more of the background of each of them as well. So the episode 2 is called The Zone. I'm guessing it's gonna explore a little bit more like their beginnings, and they're finding their own zone and finding their thing. I don't know, but let me know in the comments down below if that is something that you would like me to react. As I said, this series SB19 Story, it is 4 episodes. If you would like me to react in here to all the other 3 episodes, I'll do it. Let me know in the comments down below. Again, thank you very much to CashualChuck for putting this together and for sharing all this information with us. Go show him some love. I have also tagged him in the description. And if you liked my reaction, if you enjoyed, don't forget, drop a like, subscribe to the channel. You can also follow me on my other socials. You can find me at @Sergio everywhere. I hope you had fun. I hope you enjoyed. And I hope I'll see you in the next one. Bye.